Enyimba TV and Radio Limited has started the third edition of On the Contrary debate competition, a debate for secondary schools in Aba, Abia State. The competition, which started with Successful Child Foundation Academy versus Prudence Montessori International School, Miss Zebulon Benita, Miss Destiny Okechukwu, both from Successful Child Foundation Academy, and Onyemobi Destiny, both expressed how they feel representing their schools.
I want to make my parents proud and to bring back the trophy.
I feel very excited to partake in this debate competition today, and my aim is to make my school proud and bring the trophy home.
Very excited to be here today representing my school for this very competition. And my aim is to make the world know the importance of mixed gender school.
The debate provides platform for young minds to express their opinions on crucial issues and promotes critical thinking, public speaking skills among participating schools. The Successful Child School proposed the topic, single gender schools are better than mixed school, while Prudence Montessori School opposed.
Happiness is said to be an enduring state of mind, not only consisting of the feelings of joy, contentment, and all the positive emotions, but it seems that one's life is meaningful and valued, while success is said to be an accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Firstly, happiness as a purpose of human existence. According to Aristotle, happiness is said to be an ultimate end purpose of human existence. He enshrined happiness as a central purpose of human life and a goal in itself, and come from any field of human endeavor. But wealth is an important factor of success. This is because everybody has a desire to be wealthy, and when they become successful and achieve these goals, they become wealthy. There is no doubt that happiness is a wonderful emotion that puts smile on our faces. However, it is a fleeting emotion that cannot be sustained for long periods. In life, there are different emotions one will pass through. You will be sad, you will be worried, you will be happy and unhappy at some point. Happiness adds nothing to our physical life, but success produces meaning and practical results. The importance of success can never be overemphasized. Success is the foundation of happiness. Therefore, there is no happiness without success.
It's not the final what the final figure is for the successful child. Yeah, the total for successful child and the total for Prudence, and we'll get to know the winner. That is adding, when you add for the two judges, let's know what the score for the two judges are together for each school, then we'll know the winner.
Well, the score from the two judges for successful child, the total score for them is 125.
125. That's a very good score. Applaud. You can clap for yourself. It's not easy. 125.
The competition saw enthusiastic participation from students as they expressed their views, fostering a spirit of healthy competition and intellectual growth. Esther Chima reporting.
from wherever you are. What are you seeing? That is if you're watching live on YouTube or Facebook. Okay, and for those asking, how can we connect? How can we watch live on Facebook?
Well, we are on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Enyimba 94.3 FM about Legend 98.3 FM about Rose FM 101.9 about. You can also watch us on YouTube live at Enyimba TV.
Well, the judges are making a decision on this, but they're waiting for the rebuttal to finalize what the final score would be. We've listened to the lead and supporting speakers for both sides, Innocent Chisom Cynthia and Stanley Roslyn Ninaya, both representing High Grade Model Academy, and they are proposing the motion. Smartphones have proven to be beneficial to kids in the education sector. Opposing it is Warburg Christian School, represented by Samuel Amarachi and Eze Ijoma. And it is time for us to get into the rebuttal. How many minutes do they have for the rebuttal?
Okay, for the rebuttal, you have 5 minutes, and the rule still stands. You know that once you hear the bell the first time, you know that it's just a minute for you to round up. That means you just have it. That's the first time you hear the bell. And then if you hear it the second time, that means you cannot go any further. Now you have the opportunity to actually counter whatever that your opponent said the first time. So now there is room for you to say, counter your opponents at the rebuttal stage that we are about to get into.
I believe while you were making your point, you were also listening to your opponent. You've picked up their flaws and you're ready to attack. Yes, all right. I am excited about this. On the contrary, right here, let's get into the rebuttal. Starting with High Grade Model Academy, who are proposing the motion. I believe the lead speaker is still going to stand in for the rebuttal. Innocent Chisom Cynthia, could you please come into the stage? Innocent Chisom Cynthia is about to counter whatever point that has been made by Well-Bred Christian School. Cynthia, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Well, your time.
My opponent's opinion and perspective on this motion, but I still stand on my point. On the contrary, I heard my opponent make mention of the use of textbook. My dear opponent, the smartphone has paid the price. My dear opponent, if you can give me the name of a textbook that will give a comprehensive and detailed information and facts about the conflicts that went on between the civilians and the army in the states in the southeast of Nigeria. Or can you give me the name of a comprehensive and detailed textbook that can give us an information about the war that is going on between the Ukrainians and the Russians, whether it has stopped or not? Or can you also give me the name of a comprehensive textbook that will give us a detailed and comprehensive information about the war that is still going on between the Israelis and the Russians? You see, my opponents, if you can give me this with your full chest, then I'm going to get convinced that the textbooks can be used as an alternative. That it can be used preferably instead of the smartphones. Now I heard my opponents make mention of the lack of confidence. Do you know that through the help of social media, the students tend to meet many kind of people? Many people are insultive. Many people tend to talk to people anywhere they want. But through the help of the smartphones, the students will be exposed to many kinds of people through the help of the social media. Many students tend to create content and post many things online. They will get so many kinds of words, and they'll get so many kinds of comments. But due to the help of the smartphones, anywhere they go, it is not going to be a new thing to them. They're going to be filled up with confidence. That is, they're going to have the ability to stand and defend themselves or their school or their country or their states anywhere and anytime they stand. Now I heard of addiction. The smartphone hasn't caused any addiction. It hasn't caused any lack of confidence. It hasn't caused any indiscipline and misconduct. It hasn't caused any harm to imaginative things. The kids, through the help of their smartphones, can set alarm. Through the help of the smartphones, smartphones help the kids to manage their time. That is time management. A kid could schedule their time through the help of their parents. Like myself, my mother would always tell me, through the help of your smartphone, use it well. And even adults would always say, I believe our parents out there would agree with me on that fact. Like our parents would always be punishing their kids on the misuse of their textbook. We also be punishing their kids on the misuse of their clothes. We also be punishing their kids on the misuse of their shoes, their underwears, and other of their materials. So are their parents also going to punish their kids equally on the misuse of their textbook? Have covered for the point of cyberbullying. Now let me go for the point of the son of Bill Gates not making use of a smartphone, or children of Bill Gates not making use of a smartphone, or Bill Gates waiting before he's giving a kid a smartphone. Please, I haven't heard of that information before. As well as I know Bill Gates is the richest man in the whole world. And I don't believe that the richest man in the whole world is going to let his kids grow without allowing them to get exposed to technology. That is absolutely impossible. Now I'll be standing on eyesight. I'll be speaking on eyesight. Do my opponents know that there are eye care? There is an eye care in their phone. You can put on your eye care. I have an Android phone. I can put on my eye care. Like you are seeing me, I'm putting on my glasses. That means I have an eye defect, which is as a result of genetics, gene. Through the help of my smartphone, when I'm making use of my smartphone, or when I'm making use of my smartphones for browsing or research, I put on my eye care so that it won't cause any harm to the phone. And since I started making use of my glasses and my eye, the smartphone hasn't caused any harm to my health. Now, imaginative thinking. The smartphone has puzzles which will make the kids to brainstorm. It has many competitions online which will make the kids to have a very strong competition with themselves. Also, many schools tend to arrange many competitions online in groups among their students so that their kids are going to have competitive thinking and also solve puzzles and many questions online. Now, at this point, I believe that I've made it crystal clear and beyond every logical reasoning and doubt that the smartphone has caused a very good importance and benefit to the society, to the kids in the educational sector, to our parents at home, to our families, most especially, as our motion says, to the kids in the educational sector, than harm. I'm still standing on the points that says that the smartphone has caused a very good benefit to the kids in the educational sector, and not on the contrary. Thank you.
Bold statement right there, still sticking her ground and making sure that her voice is heard. Well, still proposing a motion right here. She has countered whatever point that has been made by Well-Bred Christian School. It is time for us to hear from the opposing side and hear what they have to say and how they intend to counter the points made by High Grade Model Academy.
All right, for Well-Bred Christian School, is it the speak leader that is also coming out for the rebuttal? All right, Samuel Amarachi, let's have you take the stage. Amach, are you ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, your time starts now.
All protocols duly observed. I had my opponent say that smartphone is the surest way of getting the correct answers to their problems academically through the internet. But I put it to you that internet don't give specific answers to questions. Search engines like Wikipedia is an unreliable source because anyone with internet can change or add inaccurate information. On Yahoo, you can ask your question and anyone can change it, and you won't know whether if it's right or wrong. On Google, you can type in your question and it will give you different websites related to the question, and you won't know the most accurate. Textbooks and subject notes give the most accurate information because they are created to educate students on homeworks and subject notes. I also had my opponent saying about health issues, saying that smartphone, if a student with smartphone, a student who is deformed with a smartphone can get information easily. But I ask, Are there not schools for blind people? Are there no schools for people who are deformed? I also heard her saying about bad posture. But I asked a student with smartphone saying about bad posture, not knowing that a student, don't you know that smartphone causes skin infection? Don't you know that smartphone causes skin cancer? Don't you know that reflection from smartphone causes skin cancer? What is the educational symbol? Have you ever seen a school logo bearing the image of a smartphone? Just as farmers are identified by carrying hoes and shovel, a student is identified by carrying books, not smartphone. Even the Bible made it clear in 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15, saying that study to show thyself approved. Study to show thyself approved. A student who think that he can balance the time between their smartphone and their textbook, not knowing that they are gradually reducing the ability of their cerebrum to retain information. In summary, 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15 says, study to show thyself approved. With all which I've said, in addition of my colleagues, I think I've been able to convince you that smartphones have proven to be more beneficial to kids in the educational sector. Thank you.
Samuel Amarachi has made a point for Welbeck Christian School, countering the points of Innocent Chisholm Cynthia of High Grade Model Academy. We've heard from both sides, and you know what it means right now. It is time for us to hear from the judges in a short while. The judges are going through, trying to compile and finalize the results before we announce who the winner is for the first round of today's debate. On the contrary, right here, brought to you by Enyimba TV and Radio Limited. Yesterday was day 1, today is day 2, and I can't wait to know who we get to see in the next round of the debate. But we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you think. And before we go to the phone lines, Mary, it is hot. Today is hot.
Yeah, it is. It actually is. And first of all, I would love to commend the students, because I wish people would actually understand that it's not really easy to take this stage and, you know, say the things that they have been saying. I know it took time of preparation, researching and reading and all that, and for someone to be bold enough to actually, you know, exude what they have read and give out what they have read is not easy. So I must say kudos to all of them for everything that they have said. And I'm just going to wait. I don't have anything to say because I'm not one of the judges, so I'm just going to wait to hear what the judges have to say. But at the end of the day, I want all of them to know that they are winners already for having the courage, you know, and the confidence to come here and stand in for your school. That alone makes you a winner as far as I'm concerned.
And just like I said yesterday, I'm happy I'm not one of the judges. Not a job I want at this point in time. Would rather sit where I am. But let's go to the phone lines. Let's hear from you. Let's know what you think of the debate so far. And also, we'll be going through Facebook. Phone lines are open. 0809 666 0943. Again, 0809 666 0943 or 0708 000 0918. And in case you want us to get your thoughts on Facebook,
all right, our Facebook pages where you can actually go drop your comment for us across the 3 stations: Enyimba 94.3 FM Aba, Legend 98.3 FM Aba, and Rose FM 101.9 Aba. We're also live on YouTube at Enyimba TV.
all right. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi,
my good
welcome.
friend.
Welcome. Your name?
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen in the studio, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome. Your name?
Yeah, unto gentleman in Chakoma, the only man in the whole universe.
All right.
Good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon. So, gentlemen, go on.
Yes, they are trying. Kudos to all of them. What I know is that at the end of the day, somebody will be a winner, but not the other person is not trying. All of them are trying. May God be their strength in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. Ending with a prayer. You've all tried. There has to be a winner today. Let's go to the next line. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon to you. Your name?
I'm Ruth, thank God.
Ruth, welcome. Talk to us.
I said good afternoon to everybody in the studio.
Yes, they responded good afternoon to you. So, Ruth, what do you think so far?
I said good goodies to all the students. They have tried well, and I ask God to give them more knowledge and confidence to continue this way.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the prayer. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon,
Hi.
Mike.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Maybe good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good afternoon to you.
It's Mr. Ibe calling from Foxford.
All right.
Yeah, welcome.
Go on.
Okay, actually the kids are wonderful. Like, I thank Enyimba FM and Radio TV for this they're doing. It's talking about students to be up and doing right now. But I think high grade kids, they are super wonderful. Like, I love those girls, those kids there. They're doing well. I appreciate, okay?
All right. Thank you very much. Dropping your thoughts right there. Keep the thoughts coming in. Let's know. Let's go to Facebook a little bit and see what you're saying there.
All right, Comrade Elijah Denwa says, good day all. Mary May, I think the first speaker, Cynthia, thrived. She was bold, eloquent, and utilized the time, but she made some mistakes. Some of the pupils made yesterday by saying with these few points of mine. On the other hand, meeting the teachers before rebuttal doesn't connect, and the first speaker from the opposing side made some mistake of reporting the first speaker. Samuel John Ekeko says, Amarachi Samuel Anezi Joma, I wish you all the best from Sir Samuel. And Mankind Alexis Santana says, have you ever seen a school signboard bearing the logo of a smartphone? Nice line. Wow. And he went further to say high-grade captain had more composure than well-bred captain, and well-bred assistant captain had more composure than high-grade assistant. King Unebu Christian Onyedikachi says high-grade has won. The rebuttal was not good for the well-bred Christian school. Beke Tony says, keep it up, kids. No panic. Keep your heads up and bring the fire. Let the best win. At this point, let me just say this, and then I continue with the messages. Whatever anybody calls in to say, or we read from the Facebook, I hope you know it doesn't determine